you entertain my loyalty to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. All my anger is a pain. You didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Gone, feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chillers in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting cold.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And the slot man goes in motion left. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He hits Adams, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. If he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover. Possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. He's got room at the 30. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
They'll run with Hall.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Ready, ready.
Hall again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
With his 11th rushing touchdown on the year, number 15 overall. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
This defense for the Jets, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
The slot man in motion right. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs
halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Jacobs going to try the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A good gain on 1st has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Moore, the man in motion. Ball again on 2nd down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Wilson. He's got the connection to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On 2nd and 2, Wilson.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
That catch for his career's number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
They go play action now. Wilson. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Check pass, check pass. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17.
And the slot man goes in motion left. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Carlson is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This one taken just inside the 10.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. From the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing again here, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Catch made right side by Wilson.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Wilson to throw. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we play.
Come on, set. Squeeze, get in there.
He'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to flash together a good drive right here and now.
Just defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half.
52 yards on the ground for him so far.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Throw caught by Raymond. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Adams the man in motion right. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So it's not mission accomplished. It's darn close.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 1st down, Wilson. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Moore, the man in motion. To throw again is Wilson. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So this one a victory for the Lions.